Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from JCalcifer. This is their Bluetooth telescopic controller. You can use this on iPad, iPhone, you can use it on Android tablets, Android phones, Samsung, HTC, pretty much anything Android 4.3 or above and iOS 8.0 and above, I believe. And you can pick it up on Amazon at the time of this video for $37.98, and I of course will have that link in the description below where you guys can check it out. Going around in the back here, you're going to see some slip-proof handle design. You're going to have a built-in stainless steel telescoping spring, good elasticity, tighten up your tablets. Maximum support is up to 16-inch tablets. So you've got that there. You do have a few different modes. You have a gamepad mode and one they call a mouse mode, which is like a media mode. If you look at it on, it'll have like a mouse pointer and everything built in. Android supports all that. You know, as far as iOS, I haven't checked that out. And they do have something called ICADE 3 as well, and I didn't check that out. It's something more for iOS. Supports landscape mode games on Android cell phones and iPhones. You're going to get a 300 milliamp rechargeable polymer battery in here that is going to support 8 to 10 hours of continuous playtime. You can use this as a PC gamepad if you want to connect it via its rechargeable micro USB cable, and that 300 milliamp battery will also get charged while it's plugged into your PC. You can plug it into the wall too if you just want to charge the controller itself. 8 directional buttons, 12 fire buttons, and 2 analog sticks. Digital and analog 2 modes can be switched under Gamepad Mode, Turbo, and Auto special functions. Standard HID protocol game controller, so all set and well and good. I'm going to show you guys what this controller looks like, but I'm also going to show you a game. I like to play Max Payne. That's an old school PC game, and I have it on my Android device. They give you a little insert here we can get out of the way. They also give you, obviously, your controller, and you get your USB to standard micro USB recharging cable. And I like the fact that it's standard because I can use any micro USB charging cable I want. So they give you this user manual, and the model number on this is STK-7003. And they show you what all the buttons do and everything. And I'll go over a little bit of that here. Gamepad mode for Android devices and PC with Bluetooth function. Then you have media mode on Android system, and this will bring up a mouse pointer that you can use, and all of these different buttons will do different things like pausing and playing, and then you know, your right mouse button, your volume up and volume down, your left click, your right click, everything right from the joystick itself. So that's really cool. ICADE mode for iOS, again, I didn't get into that. USB function, you just have to pretty much plug it in, and it will you know, act as a controller for your PC as well. So you've got your PC USB function on that as well. So you can check this out at your leisure. I would hold on to it. It's got a lot of good information on it. I like the construction of the game pad itself. It's got a nice rubberized soft texture here to protect your devices. It also has a flip down spot here to hold bigger devices, like say you have a tablet on here or something like that. You can use that as well. You've got you've got your analog sticks. You've got your L1, L2, R1, R2 on the top. You've got your normal A, B, X, Y setup here. Your digital and your analog direction buttons are here as well. Your sticks work fine. I have no problems with these. I'll show you how responsive they are in Max Payne. Now on the left, you're going to have a turbo button here. You're going to have a select button and a home button. You're on the right, you're going to have an auto, you're going to have a start, and you're going to have a mode button so that you can switch different modes from either gamepad or media to iCade, and you have those 3 modes to go through. Now, when you want to first set this up, you're going to hold down this home button. I will show you on the back here, one of these sides is spring-loaded. So if you don't have a real big device, you don't even have to mess with the second side, but if you really need the extra space, you can unlock the second side, and that will telescope all the way out to here. And you can lock it in, sorry about that, you can lock it into place. And then you have the telescoping side as well. So if you want to put a tablet in landscape mode, you can totally do that with this and have no problem. So I don't need that much space, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to put my phone in here. So let me get that in here real quick and bring up the phone. It's going to be a little off center because I'm not going to go crazy on it, but you guys will be able to get the get the idea here. I'm going to hold down the home button, and this is how you will pair it. That gamepad will start to blink, and when it's blinking, it's in pairing mode. I've already paired it. You'll go under Bluetooth. If I didn't turn it off, you'll go under Bluetooth, and it'll come up as STK7003X connected as input device. So we're all set there. Now, very simple. If you want to change the modes, you can. The mode button on the right-hand side will change you over to media. When you're in media mode, as you can see, I now have a mouse pointer that I can use the analog stick to select things, do things with that I need to. So I can actually use this to control my entire device. I would at that point probably want to put it in portrait mode because then the orientation will be correct. If I want to go back to gamepad mode, I will do that, and I will launch Max Payne. This is a game, the old school PC game that's been ported over. I do want to try to clean my screen though for a second because my screen is really smudgy. And I will get back to Max Payne if I can. There we go. So this is an old school PC game. And as you can see, the analog sticks work great with this. And I will resume my game here. And this works really well. Now, a lot of people ask me, does it work with San Andreas? I've done other reviews. Does it work with San Andreas? I have San Andreas on here, and I'll show you in just a second what I like and what I don't like. It does work with San Andreas. I don't have any problems. This is very responsive. As you can see, analog sticks work perfectly for running, moving, and for looking on the right-hand side here. You know, I've got my jump button, and I've got my back button, so I'm good to go. On Max Payne. Looks good, plays good, no problems. Now you guys want to know about San Andreas, so what I will do is I will launch San Andreas. I'm not a big fan of San Andreas, but there are a lot of people out there, especially my viewers, that want to hear about it. I'm playing offline mode. Here's the caveat to San Andreas. For the analog sticks, they don't, you can still free look with the right-hand one, but it wants to default your movement. Well, you know, and this is the problem with San Andreas. I'm going to say it's only with San Andreas because when you reboot the game and you first start the game, you can move around with the analog sticks. Everything works great. If you go into settings, and I'll show you this real quick, and this isn't this controller. This is any HID controller on Android with San Andreas because I've tried other games and it doesn't do anything as far as that goes. If I go into options and I go into control options and I haven't changed anything and I leave control options and I go back to my game, a lot of times it will default to using this portion of the gamepad to make me look around and run. It hasn't done it so far. Sometimes you will notice in gameplay it will do this though and have a problem. So just be careful on San Andreas as an individual game. Let me see if I can steal this guy's car or beat up that cop. Here, I'm gonna steal your car, lady. Dude. Come on, get out the car. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna steal this guy's car. Okay, so we'll see how the car movement goes. See, and no problems. I, of course, did it right in front of the cops, so there's a terrible jack there. I need to back up and get away from these cops. So it does work in San Andreas, no problems. Every once in a while, the analog stick will try to default to the pad instead for movement, and that's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's just San Andreas. That is not any other game that I've tried. As you can see, I'm playing very terribly here, but the actual program works no problem, or the actual game pad works no problem. So we don't have any problems with this as of right now. So that was my review of the JCalcifer Bluetooth Telescopic Gamepad. And of course, I'm sorry I don't have any iOS footage, but I do have this Android footage, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this gamepad, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.